Happy New Year, guys. We made it. Oh, we made it. I'm so happy we are here. I want to thank you for your support, your encouragement throughout last year, supporting me on this journey. I am very grateful. I appreciate all of you. God bless you. This year will be a wonderful year for all of us. And my prayer is that God will do for you what no man can do. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. God bless you. And if today is your first time of coming here, you are welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are awesome. God bless you all and bless your families. I'm doing an update on this lady. You recall that I posted a video where I discussed issues about her that she committed suicide. Well, the mother did some post the other day. I think it's up there, you see it. The mother's name is Ngozi Anyaegbunam Giwa Amu. She did a post where she said, you see, at least you can see it on the screen there. You see, my mom and Renua spoke on Christmas Day. Renua assured her that her flight would arrive 9 p.m. on 20th. I would pick her up, head home. She had made plans with my mom on all they would do while I was away at work. When I told my mom that the flight arrived without Renua, she refused to accept any reasons. She kept telling my sister Viv to tell me to go and bring Renua. Next day, my mom woke up quiet, went through her daily routine quietly, went into a painless, peaceful deep sleep, and transitioned from there. Renua and mom are resting in peace and catching up. They remain forever in my heart. That's what Renua's mom posted. That was so bad. Wow. Maybe the grandmother, you know how all these grannies are. They are always too attached to their grandchildren, most of them. Even some of them, when they are sick, they will request for a particular person. Is that person that they will, disclose so many things to. So you can, see what happened to this woman. Probably she died of heartbreak. These old people, they see things. They may not have told her what happened to Renua. She may have guessed, or she may have seen her in her dreams or something. And she was like, what am I living for? Maybe they were too close. She would say, what am I living for? I mean, what am I doing here? She'll be saying death, like they say in Africa. When a younger person dies, the older ones will say, this death that took this young person, why didn't you see this person, this elderly one to take? Maybe she would have said that. Who knows? But the thing is, she couldn't just bear it. She said, well, let me go too. You see, that is what we are talking about. The lady had her own issues here, and they didn't see it. They didn't see her going. They didn't see anything wrong with her. She couldn't bear it. The flight came, and she was not there. And the grandmother, she couldn't just be consoled. She didn't want to talk to anybody. You could see she went away quietly. She didn't say anything. Renua's mom continued. She said, my daughter Renua Giwa Amu, she wrote, her date of birth, and my mother Joyce anyaegbunam ni petgrave, said they both spoke on 25th with Renua repeatedly saying, Granny, I'm arriving on the 28th. Mommy's picking me up. My mother couldn't handle the fact that Renua wasn't arriving on the 28th. On the 29th, she slipped away quietly, peacefully, painlessly, having not seen her Renua. I know now they are both catching up where they left off. Rest in peace, Mom and Renua. That's very touching. You know, we should do some more things in Africa. You know, the way we raise children, the way we do things here. This lady was going through a terrible time. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw this coming. But, you know, at different occasions, she mentioned some things. She didn't have it good. You know, I came upon her story on a site, olatorera.com. There, she told her story in her own words. You know, 2020 was a difficult year for so many people. Yes, people lost their jobs, they lost their homes, several things happened to them. I didn't even know Rena was married. You know, she was married, she divorced, and she had financial troubles, which led up to her taking her life on the 26th. She spoke publicly of how tough the year was for her. This person, that's olatorera.com, said, "We wish people who knew her, especially her parents and immediate family, did more to help her get through the tough year." According to them, she created a GoFundMe account but was unable to withdraw the funds prior to her exit. In it, she told of her marital and financial troubles. This is what she said. This is what Renua said, and I quote, "I need to raise legal fees and short-term funds to keep my home studio open for 6 more months during the quarantine period after getting out of an abusive marriage." According to Renua, you know, she was telling her story in her own words. She said, and I quote, "I need to raise legal fees and short-term funds to keep my home studio open for 6 more months during the quarantine period after getting out of an abusive marriage. This is just to avoid being evicted next week and to allow me to downsize properly once my lease ends. To whom it may concern, please help me. I got married in 2018 to someone I believed was the love of my life. I was 24. We lived together for a year prior and met when we were about 15 years old. I was born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria. My husband is Nigerian, but was born in the US and raised in between both places. We met in secondary school in Lagos, where we both attended private Catholic sister schools, the Lagoon School for Girls and White Sound School for Boys. She said so many things. She said so many things. It's not something I can read, but the article is very long. She said, "I supported myself with my art, working on campus as a server hostess, serving as a paid model for the SCAD School of Fashion, and also as a student ambassador under the SCAD Admissions Department. I paid taxes as a single working adult for at least 4 years in the US before my marriage. Facing graduation as a working immigrant in Trump's America, my husband and I both thought it prudent for us to build a home together as 2 working adults. He asked me to move in with him, and we agreed that he would sponsor me to naturalize in the US as his legal spouse. I could have stayed supportive myself in Savannah, but I sold everything I could, and with 2 independent authors having promised me separate contracts to illustrate their words remotely, I moved to my husband's 2-bedroom apartment in Indiana after SCAD." You know, she said a lot of things, but you know, all I could deduce from this was that she had issues in her marriage. The post is so long. You know, she talked about an abusive marriage. She talked about when her husband hit her, choked her, kicked her, put his feet in her mouth to claw at her gums and all that, you know. And all that. She had issues. And she made it known to people that I'm not having a good time. If they had listened to her, this lady would be alive today. Probably her grandmother would also be alive today, because seeing her would have elongated her life. But she's gone. Please let us, if you have people complaining to you all the time about a particular thing, always complaining, help them. Look into the matter with them. If it's not something you can deal with, at least you can call somebody. There is somebody they listen to. Don't be around someone that is always threatening to kill themselves and you are there doing nothing, saying, what can I do? You can do a lot. You can do so much. Don't allow people around you fall like that and leave this earth just like that. Someone is telling you every day, I'm fed up with this life, I will take my life someday, and you are there, you're doing nothing. Please, let us take it easy. And if you're a parent, all these comparisons that we do here, trying to match our children with other children, they don't work. Appreciate the child God has given you. If they are doing something, even when they do wrong, look at what they have done. Try to correct them in love. Don't start telling them, look at this person, look at that person, you study this course, you study that course, you do it. Trying to impose things on your children. All those things, they don't work. We have seen that children that, you impose things on them like that, they don't end up well. Let us appreciate what God has given us. The people God has put in our care, let us bring them up properly. At the end, you're the one that will laugh best. Well, this is a double tragedy for this family, honestly. At a time like this, 2 people gone, just like that. Well, we pray that God will give them the fortitude to bear the loss. I said, let me update you. I hope I tried. Well, I thank you. I'll be leaving now, but if you're here to subscribe, kindly subscribe to my channel. Remember to do so. Subscription is free. Just click the subscribe button and you are in. Also, enable the notification bell so you get to see more of the content I push out there. I thank you for staying with me. I thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. And I love you too. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of you.